Hope everybody is well. What a week of horse racing. Glorious Goodwood 2024 is upon us. We've also got Galway thrown in there as well. What a time to be a racing fan this week. It's always a brilliant time of the year. End of July into early August. Lots going on, of course. Alongside the racing, the Olympics are in full swing, but we are here to look at the horses. 5 days of incredible action at Goodwood. Also, as I mentioned before, some great action at Galway as well. We'll see if we can find any selections for that later in the week. But right now, got a few selections for Goodwood for the opening day on Tuesday. So hi everyone, very quickly before we move on to the selections, just want to mention that I now put results in the description of each video. I'll put the results in on the night, I'll pin them in the comments. I also put them on the community tab with a little bit of explanation as to what's happened in the races. Just thought it was quite an interesting point. So results of these selections will be pinned in the comments as per the below example there, and also put them in the community tab. One other thing to mention, I'll do some kind of Q&A later on in August. If anyone's interested, leave some questions down below if you are interested in that. And if there's any other suggestions for any other type of content you want to see over the next few weeks and months, let me know that as well. Right, okay, back into the video. Get rid of my face of the video. Right, catch you in a bit. Let's go on to the actual selections for Goodwood Tuesday. So Goodwood 225 is our first selection for Tuesday. Wide open race this for 2-year-olds. It's over the 7 furlongs. It's the Whirlpool Vintage Stakes. Really interesting race, this one. As I say, really wide open. And we're going for a horse right at the other end of the market. The rank outsider here, Tiger Mask, 20-1. Feels a big price for this horse, who's shown really nice progression today. Really nice win last time out. As for that was in the class 2, of course this is a much harder race. It's a much bigger step up for the horse, but he ran on really well that day. He just seems to have got better and better every time he's run. Certainly feel that the step up to 7 furlongs seemed to have suited him as well. Last time out, his first 2 runs were over the 6. Lovely grey colt Tiger Mask, and really do fancy him to outrun that price. There's been a bit of money around for him as well this week, so we will see if he can fire in the 225 on Tuesday. Best of luck if you're having a bet in that one. So next we move to Goodwood, 3 o'clock, for another wide open race. This one really interesting race. It's the Lennox Stakes, high quality, 7 furlongs once again, and 8 runners as well in this one. Wide open the field. Kinross around about 3-1 heads the market, but English Oak and Noble Dynasty around 10-3. Tiberflow, bit of a money around for him. He's around 6-7-1 right now. One again, we're going for a bit of a price here though. I do feel this one, I will disclose, this one is a bit of a pump, but I think there's some value in this horse. Art Power, 25-1. We usually see him running over 6 furlongs and ran pretty well last time out at Newmarket in a decent race, finishing 4th of 11 that day. That was at a big price. Art Power certainly very capable on his day. So obviously won a nice race at Ascot last year. That was over the 6. Maybe Easterby has just seen something in this horse. Maybe he just feels he needs a bit of an extra distance now. He's getting a bit older. Always looks a picture, this horse. And yeah, like I say, you never know fully what you're going to get from him, but he's very capable in his day. And if the Easterby if he believes that this horse just needs that extra furlong, then certainly at that price, and with an 8 runner field, I feel he's got the ability to cause a bit of an upset and outrun those odds. But I will admit, as I said, this one is a bit of a punt at 25-1, but it is one I will be getting on. final selection for Tuesdays. The one I really like the look of. This is my favourite bet of the day. It's the 10 past 4 race, and it's a big handicap. This one, 13 runners, Coral Racing Club handicap over the 5 furlongs. Gonna be incredibly fast. This one, fair wind, heads the field around 3-1. Seems super skinny, that price. Lord Ridderford's quite interesting, 6-1. Seems to be pretty well handicapped. But this one I also believe is pretty well handicapped. JM Jungle looks good for John and Sean Quinn. Jason Hart taking the ride. Had a really nice win at Goodwood Festival last year, albeit this race is a much higher caliber race, but we know that he can run well at Goodwood, and I think that's important. But it has produced good performances in similar type of races like this. Decent run at the Ebor Festival last year at York, finishing 3rd of 20 in the Symphony Group Handicap Heritage there back last year at York. So certainly very well placed, in my opinion, JM Jungle to have a good run. I think there's some extra places around for this race as well, so if you can get those extra places as well, even better. So yeah, 12-1 just feels like a big price for JM Jungle. Certainly do like his chances of hitting the frame. So best of luck if you're having a bet at Goodwood or indeed Galway this week. And I haven't found anything to look at for Galway so far that really ticks those boxes. I will be taking a look at Galway though later in the week, and if I find anything I will be adding it to videos later in the week. So let me know what you're on in the comments. Best of luck if you're following any of the racing this week, and take care all, and speak again soon.